And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Picked by Okafor. And stolen by James. Picked his pocket.
Sticking too much.
Dishes to Vonleh. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Vonleh. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's James. Not a lot of room. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Oubre with it, guarded now by Durant. Sessions, no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
14 feet away, Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 3. In the corner at Sessions. That doesn't go in either for Sessions.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Oubre. And Sessions kicks to Okafor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. He hits the second from the line. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Oklahoma City gets it back. Cantor dishes to James. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Caffey, James covering. That evens the score.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the bucket. Good. James has got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
So it's Philadelphia now. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson left side. James outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Now here's Sessions. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. So spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He had a strong showing last season. First in free throw percentage, second in rebounding. Most intimidating rim protectors in the game. He ranked second in the league in blocks.
And as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Ball stolen. Now the 76ers on the break, so they take the lead.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Shot clock at 6. Here's James, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oubre can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Fades. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the 76ers lead by 4. The drop.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Capella sends it back. On the wing, James. 13 points in the game. They get the rebound, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Booker, he's checked in for the Thunder. Tony Roten comes in for Dion Waiters. Porter kicks to Sessions. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Porter with it, and Roten picks him up defensively.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals list. 5th on the list, Freak.
You know, there's no luck involved in being amongst the league leaders in steals. You've got to combine the toughness with the ability to move your feet and the tenacity in going after the ball.
And both free throws, good for James.
It's been a good night for James. He's already got 17 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Walton, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 19 points.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
Oklahoma City foul. Clinton Capella. That's his first personal foul.
The 76ers trail. Porter passes to Sessions. And Embiid kicks to Sessions. Porter in the corner. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
They get it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Sessions following the basket by Freak. Sessions dishes to Porter. He kicks to Walton. Shot clock at 5, and there's the pass to Porter. Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now here's James. He's got 21.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously. The 76ers trail by 14. James, he's in at point guard. He's out there at Tony Roden, and it's Capella in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Sessions. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 46 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And checking out some numbers for Sessions, how he did last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Oklahoma City leading by 14. James outside.
Oh,